World Building Wednesdays. But first, coffee. How y'all doing out there in Twitch land and or YouTubeville tonight? And what is good over there in Discordtopia as well, my friend?
Not too much. Just messing around on this game.
I know you've been messing with Neverwinter Nights for a little bit. That's the original old school one, right? When did that come out? And is there a follow-up to it yet?
Technically, yes. They did a different storyline thing, but under the Neverwinter Nights name. That was okay. I have the original, but apparently the expansion for the second Neverwinter Nights was really good.
The expansion for Neverwinter Nights 2?
It was just called Neverwinter Nights. It wasn't actually called Neverwinter Nights 2.
But it was a second one? It wasn't the... So there's two different games?
Yeah, there's the old one, which is PC, and then there's the other one, which I don't remember what it was for. I could probably look it up.
Probably all of the above. You know how Wizards likes to, or Wizards and Blizzards likes to make their monies.
Yep. I'll take a look real quick and just let me finish this quest thing. Alright, pause, bring up computer. Alright, so Neverwinter Nights. Oh, I guess there was Neverwinter Nights too. So, Neverwinter Nights is what I'm playing. Neverwinter Nights 2... Okay, I guess it is Neverwinter Nights. I didn't think it had a 2 on it. But yes, it is Neverwinter Nights 2.
Maybe it's Neverwin 2 Nights. Ha ha, ha ha.
Let's see, Obsidian Entertainment... Only on computers. Had an expansion, Mask of the Betrayer. And I've heard that that's actually one of the best ones that comes from Neverwinter Nights. Alright. Let's mess around with a side of beef.
Alright, that's kind of cool for the bottom. I don't hate it, but that's still not right.
Yeah, I could probably... Okay, now that I have learned this, I've learned that I could probably just cleave through these, this game with a level 40 character. At least to this quarter of this part of the game.
So are they not coming at you with appropriate challenge ratings for said level 40?
But
Okay.
to be fair, I don't know how they could come at me with the appropriate challenge ratings for this part.
Well, what is this part?
So after the prologue, you're dumped into a city that's been devastated by a magical plague. Magic doesn't seem to work on it to try and heal it, and a lot of people are dying. Raise Dead doesn't work on the people who are afflicted by it. So
Zombie, 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 oh. Sorry,
so
go ahead.
The city, you're in the center of the city at the start, and you have 4 different quarters to go into.
Okay.
The quarter I was just in is the Peninsula District, which has the prison, and the prisoners have managed to stage a prison break during all of this, and so there are a bunch of regular prisoners. I say regular prisoners. There's a lot of prisoners just around.
So the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Wow, wow, wow.
All right. Where the heck? The thing about the Peninsula District is they're all supposed to be escaped prisoners, and so while you have a couple of mage leaders and whatnot, there aren't a lot that you can upgrade there.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay, so yeah, for some reason, I remember fighting this one once before and running across the situation where I walked into the one that's flooded with the city quarter that's flooded with the undead, and I ran straight into a group of 5 vampire lords that kicked my teeth in, even though I was level 40.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad wrong turn.
Well, that should be an appropriate challenge for a level 40 character. But not this level 40 character.
Gotcha. Because you're not really going for max power fucking super min-max BS.
I don't have the equipment of a level 40 character that you'd expect off of one.
Yeah, that makes a big difference too. You didn't go shopping?
No. But the character I'm doing this with is a druid. And so they don't really need much equipment.
No, but they still certainly have plenty of room for equipment to help improve the character.
Yeah. So the escape, exit main menu. Alright. So the first chapter, let's call it, of the game after the prologue. You're called to the city because you're a promising person who might be able to, if not help cure the disease, help keep order in the city. That's the hook that makes your player be there.
Okay.
after a possible cure to the disease, certain creatures were in secret taken to the city. That parts of them could allow you to would allow them to cure the disease, possibly. They are stolen. Your job is to get the four creatures back. They've escaped into the city.
Okay. That sounds like a suicide mission.
And each one is taking up residence in a different part of the city. There's a intellect devourer, a Yanti, a dryad, and what the hell was the last creature? I do not recall what the last creature is. But I think it was some unintelligent creature. But that one you have to go to the basically bust a black market auction that they're selling the creature in. It gets picked up by some like crime lords, and they're gonna black market sell the creature off.
Like you do.
But like, so you're let off. You've got the Peninsula District, which has the Intellect Devourer got to the prison, and using its mind control, I coordinate things bullshit, took over the prison, and let all the prisoners out.
Oh, so they're not escaped. They're actually just, I mean, obviously not appropriately freed, but have been let go.
Yeah, some outside force broke them out. The Yanti is in the graveyard raising the dead. The Dryad is hiding. Yeah, the Dryad is hiding in the Rich District. And is sort of stuck there. Because of some sort of tree nonsense. But yeah, she's stuck in a rich man's house. So you have to finagle that around. That's the one you could probably do with just diplomacy and bluff and whatnot. Most of the others require combat. That one you could probably solve with just talking your way through it. And then, of course, there's the black market auction that you have to get the piece of the last one.
I mean, sounds like a reasonable setup.
Mm-hmm. That's Chapter 1. Chapter 2, you realize that none of it actually matters.
Anyone can see.
Because while the cure would work, it is revealed that there are a handful of people at the top rungs of things that are actually running everything. And making
they're the ones that are holding the umbrella, Ella, 8.
Yeah, there's a group of people high up, one of which is one of the people you work with that basically sort of hired you. He's kind of an asshole, but he's a cleric who's like, I don't see why we're trusting these outsiders. You should trust in our divine favor rather than these young upstart outsiders who don't know anything about our city.
Don't know their ass from a hole in the ground.
Yeah. But he's kind of an asshole. But he is a high priest of one of the churches. And turns out his church made the disease, and his priests haven't been trying to cure the disease at all. They've been cultivating and spreading it.
Okay, I guess they're the ones holding the umbrella, Ella. A. A. A.
Yep. And so, after you get the creatures back, and that reveals, and you manage to kill the guy who was in charge of things, everything will fall, will deal down. And then Chapter 2 is you leave the city and try and track down the people who gave the church, who corrupted the church and gave them this plan, which takes you to a desert. Which takes you to some sort of like desert place and a caravan. And at that point, I don't know because I haven't played past that point.
Gotcha.
I've beaten one of the expansions for it. Sorry, I've beaten one of the expansions for it, but I haven't beaten the main game.
Gotcha.
So there are, in the main game, there are three cohort teammates you could have. There's a halfling rogue that you can get to join your team for free. There is the clumsiest cleric in the universe, which also can join your team for free. She actually shows up in some novels set in this universe.
Which setting is Neverwinter Nights?
Forgotten Realms.
Okay.
But yeah, she's an extremely clumsy cleric that she's an extremely clumsy cleric, and in the lore for her books, her bottles for like potions and whatnot, she doesn't put her potions in glass bottles like other clerics do. Her bottles are made out of like tin and metal.
Okay.
Because she's clumsy enough, she just breaks all of her glass bottles.
Gotcha. That's an unfortunate level of clumsiness.
Yeah. But you can get her, you can pick up her stuff for free. Well, you can pick up her as a cohort for free. And then the last one is a half-orc barbarian, who, funny enough, actually is pretty good on the mental ability scores. He's not one of the stereotyped. I'm an idiot.
Orc swing.
With, like, exceptional strength.
Orc swing good smash.
Yeah, he's not one of those. Mm-hmm. And I think there's a couple more that you can have as teammates.
Yeah, it seems if there's two options that are free and then one that is not, there's probably more options, because that just...
No, all three of those are free.
Oh, okay.
But there are some that, there are some options that, while free, I'm pretty sure there are some options that aren't free, but, I don't know all of them.
Gotcha.
I normally pick the half-orc guy. Because I've only ever played this, I've only ever played this with casters.
Well, that explains why you haven't gone all the way through it.
Yep. Although, would you count a druid as a caster?
Yes. I mean, depending on build, but like just baseline druid, yes.
Master of many forms druid.
Less so, but I'm also not at all surprised that that's what you picked, because
it's my favorite build.
Yeah.
It lets you be Batman as a druid. You're not the strongest guy around, but you have every answer at your disposal, basically. Need to damage? Hydra. Need stealth? I probably have a form for that too.
I mean, rat, spider, cockroach,
Animal appropriate to environment.
Yeah.
There's probably nothing in these chests that There's probably nothing in these chests I want. I'm currently just going around in Minotaur form, clearing the map.
It's a good way to clear a map.
If they don't attack me, they live. Currently, I've only had 3 people not attack me. 2 are civilians, I guided to the gate, and 1 is a priest. That,
Obviously not a war priest.
Yeah, a priest. One of the priests that are secretly bad guys.
Oh, so you mean a priest.
Oh, that was quick. Alright, what's next? Okay.
Sorry, that was not quick. That took me far too long to get the soundboard pulled up and hit that, but...
Yeah. I'm in a, 15v1, and my character is still with me. I mean, that's what happens when you have to go against level, when you're a level 40 and you're going up against, I don't know what CR these guys are. But, realistically, by the time you get to the spike, you should be level 4, maybe 5.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You going through with a level 40 character off rip is,
I'm more surprised they're actually hurting me. They're not doing enough damage to make me worry, but,
But they're not just standing there and hitting you for 0?
Some of them are hitting me for, 5, I think 11 I took earlier. The highest damage I think I've taken at one point is 10. see if I can find more guys to take out on the outside, and then go from there. Okay, there's some. Hi. Alright, Minotaur beatdown, fun and all. Ancient Blue Dragon. Let's do this. $111 damage.
I must insist that you say it properly, sir. It's 11T1.
Alright. There's another gang. There's another gang member, and he's dead. There's a couple of gang members coming down, trying to sneak up on behind me, and they're now dead. Oh, there's another one. It's just giant blue dragon walking, just casually strolling down the street. Casually strolling down the street and barely fits through.
There it was, just a walking down the street, singing, I'm a giant, how the fuck small are you?
Next time we get into a fight, I'll see if I can take a screenshot and send you how ridiculous some of this looks.
Okay, this is not a fucking massive warhammer surrounded by thick mist. This is a fucking person. I do not want a fucking person.
Okay. Okay. No. Nope. Okay. Time to take a picture and send it to you. Alright, I took the picture. I'm going to post it there. Alright, post it.
Yeah, that is a not small motherfucker. Is that even his feet on the ground, or is he like coming out of a hole or something?
No, that's his feet on the ground. There's a burning campfire body pit in front of him. And two half-orc prisoners trying to chop at his legs, I guess. the sad thing is that I am too large in dragon form to go through the front door of the prison.
Didn't you have a wormling dragon form also?
I did, but I'm gonna have my character take a nap because upon turning into leaving dragon form, I was at half hit points.
Anything more than 0 means you're good to fucking go, baby.
Okay, well, I can't open this door because they've got it closed off, but I can probably enter through. There's probably a side entrance I can get into, or the sewer. That probably would work too. Alright, so that I didn't get, but would be able. I don't remember how to get in. Actually, I vaguely remember how to get in.
Which is significantly better than not remembering how to get in at all.
Was it this one? Yeah, I think it's this one. Okay. Well, so these inmates that I'm fighting right now, they cannot physically damage a stone golem. So that's the form I'm currently in.
Nice. Oh, gotta love imperviousness.
They can't beat its damage reduction. If it can't beat this thing damage reduction, then it sure as hell can't beat the iron golem forms. I'm a golem. I don't give a crap about stink clouds. Alright, giant beetle dead. Alright, I'm gonna leave golem form. I think Spectre would be a lot better. Well, this was... I'm trying to stealth mission this now. But, there is a problem.
What's that?
Okay, they still can't hurt, this character. You can't open doors, while using an invisibility spell.
That seems stupid.
No, that's how invisibility spell works. As long as you don't interact with things, you stay invisible. It takes the upgraded greater invisibility spell for you to be allowed to open doors.
It's as long as you don't take hostile actions. Like, you can open a door, you can use an interact action.
No, that's not how 3.5 allows it. Or Pathfinder 1, because I have looked up the rules on that. Pathfinder 2, I guess, would be, might have changed things.
Or maybe not, I don't know. Maybe I got it wrong. But, yeah, I always, like, any hostile action, of course, would break invisibility, but I never heard of, like, a fucking door doing it.
Okay. Well, I'm currently now in the prison. And I'm just trying to beeline straight for the intellect devourer. Okay, well, this is going to be this is going to have to be a big fight. I think it's time to go dragon. And kill everything.
Like everything?
Okay.
Okay, we're getting closer. I don't know why, for some reason, I have a shark-faced torpedo coming out of a cloud, and I don't know why the Warhammer in question here is being wielded by a cloud being, but I guess it's closer. Okay, nowhere in that description is there a ship or a fucking prairie full of swords and spears. Like, what are you doing to me here, Night Cafe? This is redundant. Yeah. All I want is goddamn the fucking head of a Warhammer and just fucking mist and fucking clouds. And I have probably tried over 100 prompts on this. I've gotten some really cool things that aren't at all what I'm looking for. But I haven't gotten anything even close to what I'm actually looking for.
Right. So I'm in the prison, and I just ran into a guard that survived. And, I told him to wait here, and he was like, what? And he said, I will secure the area. Yeah, right, you'll secure the area, I'm sure. Secure the area by yourself. No.
Look, buddy, if you were any good at your job, we wouldn't be in this position to begin with.
I don't hold him at fault for not being able to stop an intellect devourer from taking everything over. That's not on him. Not his fault. Intellect devourers are kind of bullshit like that.
Oh yeah, no, they're 100% absolute, complete, and utter fucking I throw an intellect devourer at a party if I want to TPK them.
Well,
You've never seen that happen because you've never been part of a party that I wanted to TPK. Also, I've never wanted to TPK a party, but I do know that if I ever got to the point where I did, that would be how I would do it. Or at least a damn good way to do it.
all right. So they are currently wailing. They are currently wailing on me. My character currently has 295 health. And still has 295 health.
That's a number for D&D. Even if it's like just D&D based, that's a hell of a lot of HP.
Yeah. Well, currently my character is in has taken the form of a shade. And as an immaterial undead, I do not think these guys have any weapons that can hit me.
Makes sense.
I was just trying to bypass them because I didn't want to stop and sit here and fight for like 2 minutes, waiting for all the attacks to go through.
2 minutes. Oh no.
It was faster than that, thankfully. Alright, well, let's see if I can... kill the magic users first, because they can actually damage me. Or at least I thought they could damage me.
Not the worst thing to be wrong about.
But well, I killed the sorcerer. It looks like... Yeah, it looks like they can't hurt me. I guess Shade has high reflex saves? Oh,
Yeah,
my dexterity is 20. My dexterity is 22.
Yeah, that'll give you a high reflex save. Even if your starting point was known as abysmally low.
Yep. probably would have helped if I had turned on stealth.
And when you're trying to be sneaky, it does help.
Alright, I just opened all the cell doors.
That does not sound like being sneaky.
I found a lever. Alright, so downstairs we go. Casting invisibility on myself. Entering stealth mode. Let's do this. Invisibility is about to wear off. Stealth mode activated again. Alright. I'm slowly working my way past everyone as an invisible phantom that no one can see. Except traps, sometimes, apparently. I just got hit by a sonic trap.
Well, I don't think traps have to see you.
I wonder if I even need invisibility. Or if me just being in stealth mode is enough. Me just being in stealth mode might be enough.
Yeah, with your level 40 character dicking around in the new player area, probably.
Alright, there we go. So I'm not completely invisible. Some characters can still see me throughout all of this. Okay, there's a door there. Alright, stealth mode activated. Work my way. Door locked. Okay? Can I make it to the other side before my invisibility dissipates? No, but kind of. Stealthy, stealthy, deep, stealthy. Stealthy, stealthy, deep, stealthy. Stealthy, stealthy, be stealthy. I'm invisible. It doesn't entirely matter. I'm invisible. I'm invisible.
I'm invisible. Can you see me?
I'm invisible. You can't see me. I'm invisible. You can't see me. Okay. So I'm in the final boss area. So the Intellect Devourer has embedded himself in the head of the head guy that used to control the prison, and he has 4 guards prepped and ready for him to jump into new bodies should he die.
Okay, so kill them first. Gotcha.
Actually, I snuck in and talked to them and persuaded them in their lessened mental states to just run the fuck away. And now... Intellect Devourer. Okay, it actually could hurt me. And... Come on, you're almost dead. There we go. Alright, it is dead. I'm grabbing its brain. Okay. I now have the Intellect Devourer's brain.
Kinky.
I don't know what sort of, cure would be necessary. That would need the brain of an Intellect Devourer.
Yeah, I don't know either, but I'm sure that it exists. And maybe not even something that actually needs it, but just something that it could be used in and as a, kind of meta magic component.
Okay, now it's time to split back past all of these prisoners because I gain absolutely nothing killing them. I am so much higher level than they are. And
Except
any
for
tier
the
that
joy
you
of
need.
slaughter.
This many of them, it ain't a joy.
Remember, can't spell slaughter without laughter.
Okay, there we go. I'm just slowly working my way out, casting invisibility every so often to just sneak my way through. So, interesting thing, it appears Shade don't have a walk backwards animation.
Huh.
So they look very awkward trying to back up. Doing these sort of like motionless jerks. Just trying to back up. Alright. Almost there. I've already killed most of the things on this floor, so I'm just gonna book it. All told, just going through what I know of this particular setting or story, I think it's a fairly solid story.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sick of these little cheating fucking bitches.
Inventory. Oh, I've got to turn back into human form. Unique palette. Alright. Alright, let's sell some stuff. +1 net dagger. I'm not using it. Scroll. Healer kit. Scroll. Gem. Trap. potion to cure light wounds, potions of blessed because I don't need them. Double-bladed sword is worthless. Interesting that that she considers this frost trap stolen goods.
I mean, if you hadn't stolen it.
I didn't steal it. Do I have access to an identify spell as a druid?
Maybe? Rick here with the helpful answers.
No. Druids do not have access to the identify spell.
That seems kind of poopy.
See if I can find. I wonder if one of those others. Okay, well, those two are completely worthless. Alright. Oh, alright. Alright, I've stopped with the game. I've seen enough to know what's going on. I am surprised it didn't update things, because I remember that happening. But you know something funny?
What's that?
There's a building tool paired with Neverwinter Nights 1 that allows you to make your own stuff.
Yeah?
And multiplayer was, and still is, I guess, supported for Neverwinter Nights 1. Which means you really, really, really wanted, you could make a D&D campaign in Neverwinter Nights 1 and run people through it. I would not suggest that because of how long it would take to build, but
Yeah?
you could technically do it.
You're not wrong on any part there.
And fan-made content is a big part of Neverwinter Nights 1. Alright. Oh, it's 11? Oh, it's 11 here.
Yep.
Alright, I'm probably gonna head to bed. Tomorrow, what time are we gonna jump on?
Same as usual. We'll aim to start at 6 your time. So like 5:30 for like pre-game and everything, hop in chat to make sure that we all can get together and whatnot. As far as I know, we are going to be full party tonight, but I don't have any confirmations or anything like that, so hopefully.
Okay, sounds good. I will talk to you at around 6 o'clock then.
Alrighty. Catch you later. I'm going to go ahead and call it there as well. Thank you very much for hanging out, anyone who might be in the audience. And as you just heard, we will be back on tonight in about 16 hours and 45 minutes for the Two-Door Saga. And catch us on the Dragon Memories TTV channel for that. But in the meanwhile, thanks for hanging out as always, and keep kicking ass, 'cause you